Hey, what's up? It's Ben here. So it's been a while since I bought something. If you're new here, let me give you a quick update on what I did and what I bought. As you know, everyone can talk about becoming an investor and saying that they are making a lot of money doing it. With just a few words and a click on Google search, we all can be rich just like that. But then you have the slowpokes like me who wants to open a Roth IRA and max it out at $6,000 for 2019 and another $6,000 for 2020 contribution. And the reason why I did it is because it's tax-free money when I retire. So yeah, since then I've only invested about $3,000 of my $12,000 because I'm just spreading myself out and slowly buying to mitigate risk. Since then, I'm only up a Benjamin or so. I mean, I guess that's good since I didn't do much. Plus, I got my dividend money coming in, so I can't complain. Now that you're all caught up, full disclosure here, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a random guy on YouTube talking about stocks and what I think are good stocks for me personally. So do your own research first before investing. So I'm going to show you 6 dividend stocks that I'm going to be buying and holding, and these are all above 4% and most of them are on the Dow Jones, which are pretty stable. I'm going to approximately be investing about $3,000 in total just to be safe, so if and when the stock market does decide to trend down, I will still have enough money to buy some discounted stocks. And by the way, the reason why I'm buying right now is because in a few days or week, most of the stocks are paying their dividends, so I want to make sure I get in before their ex-dividend date. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically when the company does their recordings to see who is getting their dividend payouts. So if you purchase it on or after its ex-dividend date, you won't get their next dividend payout. So let's jump onto my computer screen and see what my actual buys are. Where you want to go is here, trade. And the first stock I'm going to buy is DOW, Dow. So I'm going to just type it here right now, DOW. Oh. This one right now. And it's currently trading at $36.46 and it's still in the market. It's not after hours or anything right now. So the reason why I'm buying this is because its dividend is pretty high right now. And if you can see in dividends.com, and then type in DOW, and this is Dow Chemical and it's not the Dow Jones. There's a difference. This basically is a manufacturer that produces plastic and ag products. So here you see that dividend currently right now is 7.47%. And the reason why I didn't buy this on my first run was because the payout ratio is really high and dividend growth is not that stable, and it was added, I believe, in 2019 in the Dow Jones. So I was a little bit skeptical at first, but the reason why I decided to go with it now in this run is because their next dividend payout is 70 cents, and their ex-dividend date is May 28th. And if I scroll down a little bit more down over here, I noticed that it's basically consistent for these couple of years since they were added to the Dow Jones, and they're still paying out at 7% even though unemployment is high and a bunch of other factors are in place. So I'm just gonna go for it. If they ever decide to do some dramatic cuts on their dividends, yeah, this company is going to be out of my portfolio and I'll just have to see. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the platform right now and currently hit buy. I'm going to use the market order, so I'm just going to want to execute it. And I'm going to be buying 14 shares of that. Downforce. So everything looks good. Here and unlock this. And then does everything look good? And place my order. So it's a 510. So I'm gonna hit buy for this. And I believe it's filled. Let's see. DOW. Oops. Yeah, buy 14. Let's see, average price was 36.50 cents. Yeah, so that was good. So the next one I want to talk about is XOM. Let's go over here first. Dividends.com again. It's XOM. And this is ExxonMobil. Let me see, the price is right over here. And again, dividend yield 7.74%, which is pretty high. And the payout ratio is relatively high. It's so high that I think it's at, the computer doesn't know how to compute it. But the good thing about it is that dividend growth is 37 years. So they've been paying their dividends for 37 years and been increasing it. So, which is really good. And the reason why I wanted to buy more of this is because look at this. 87 cents, their next dividend payout in May 12th. And if I scroll down here, you can check out when they've paid out and how consistent they are. And if you notice, if you scroll all the way back down here, let's just go 2014, whatever, they've been pretty consistent. See, 40 cents every time, and then it can continue 60 cents, 70 cents, 80 something cents right here. So now it's up to date, and then be paying out 87 cents for each share you hold. So I'm gonna go here back to my accounts and type in XOM. And then hit buy, do a market. So I'm gonna buy 10 of these. And day, everything looks good. $462, yeah, everything looks good. So I'm gonna hit buy. And I believe they executed. Okay, yeah, it's been filled. And right now, the oil price is going down. So I'm assuming when everything is back to normal in the future, this price right here, ExxonMobil, they're gonna shoot back up. So the third one I want to buy is Verizon. So ticker symbol is VZ. So I'm gonna go in dividend.com to check it out. So basically in dividend.com, you can check out any of the stocks and what their payout ratio is, and like the dividend yield. So right now currently is at 4.25%, and their dividend growth is 15 years. So that's pretty good to me. But what I want to see is like anything that's 25 years or longer, because you know that's going to be an aristocrat company. So if it is, then you know that your dividend payment is going to be secure, and the payout ratio is 50%, which is what I like. It's not like 100% like the other companies I've been looking at. And if you scroll down a little bit more here, you'll see that it's pretty much consistent. Right over here, see, they're pretty consistent. 2017, these numbers are going down because I'm just scrolling down, but as you can see, they've been paying out pretty consistent. You can feel free to check it out, and I think this is really helpful if you do want to do dividend investing and you want to do it for the long term. And I believe their dividend payout has been passed already. So, but I'm gonna still buy because it's a really good deal. It's a solid one at 4%. Come on, and saving, if you put it in a CD, they probably don't generate about 4%. It's around 2% right now currently. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy some Verizon, VZ ticker symbol. So currently trading at $57.75 ish. So I'm going to do market to execute quickly. So I'm going to buy 9 shares of these. Go ahead and place order. Buy. And everything looks good. I'm going to hit buy. So it's filled. And the fourth one I want to buy is that's gonna be WBA. So let's look at this one. This one's really interesting. It's Walgreens, and their dividend right over here, dividend growth is 44 years, which is pretty darn good. And you know that they're not gonna, cut their dividend anytime soon. And it's 4%, which I really like about it. Payout ratio, even better, 33%, meaning that like whatever they make, they're only using 33% of whatever they're making to pay out to your investors, and they have a lot of room to grow. But at the same time, they're only using 33% in their dividends. So if you scroll down a little bit more here, May 19th is their ex-dividend date. So buy this, before May 19th, and you'll get this dividend amount. So which is currently is 45 cents, and which is pretty good. I'm gonna be getting that pretty soon. I'm gonna go back to my platform and type in WBA. Hit buy, market, and buy 11 shares of these. And again, I'm only using around like $33,000, so I'm spreading all this out. And I'm gonna hit place order 11 shares. Yes, correct. And total is $478. Okay, hit buy. And I believe, did I execute? Okay, yeah, just executed. 11, there you go. And the next one I'm gonna be looking at is PFE. Let's go here, PFE. And by the way, these are all Dow Jones stocks. And the reason why I'm looking for it is because they're pretty cheap, relatively cheap right now, and their price per share is relatively low. They're not like over $80 or anything like that, or $100. So you can start out buying any. If you have like not a lot of money, you can start out buying these stocks, and they're relatively stable. And so right now, currently, oh yeah, right here, dividend growth is 10 years, which is decent right now. I'm shooting for something that's 25 years, but at the same time, hey, 10 years, I'll take that. But look at here, 4% currently, which is really good. Dividend payout is below 60%, which is decent, better than 100%. So if you scroll down over here, I believe their ex-dividend date is May 7th. So pretty soon, if I buy right now, I'm gonna be getting their dividend payout, which is 38 cents currently. And let's go here, back on here, PFE, Pfizer. I'm gonna hit buy, market, and Pfizer 13. And place order, hit buy. I'm gonna just wait until it's filled, and it just went out, 13 of these. And then the last one I want to buy is this T, which is AT&T. And the reason why I want to buy it is everybody nowadays is going to be using their cell phone. AT&T is not going to go out anytime soon, and plus Verizon too. Verizon and AT&T are basically telecommunication company, and what's good about that is that their dividend growth is 35 years. Payout ratio is less than 100%, but at the same time, I want to shoot it around like 50% or so, but it's still good, 64%. Dividend yields 6.79, which is really good. And their stock hasn't been really like dropping or going up these past few months, so it's pretty good still. And you can check that out. It's been continuously growing. Again, this is just declining right now because of the years I'm scrolling down. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy some AT&T, ticker symbol T, and hit buy, market right over here, and quantity, I'm gonna buy 16 of these. So more, I'm just adding, basically if you notice, I'm just doubling down or adding more of the same stocks in my portfolio. The only difference is that I bought DOW, just as Dow. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the order right over here. So $488, I'm gonna hit buy. And I believe it filled. Yeah, so there you go. So these are the stocks I currently own right over here. I'm gonna expand this so you can see all of this. So there you have it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there you have it, 6 best dividend stocks right now that I think is a good buy for me. I'm a buy and hold type of guy, and if these stocks are paying out at least 4% of dividends, it's way better than just leaving my money in the bank account and not accruing any interest, and most of the banks pay less than 1% anyways. So yeah, might as well get something more in the stock market when prices are heavily discounted. And if you haven't already set up Webull to start investing, feel free to click on the link below to get started, and you can get 2 free stocks when you fund your account, and one of them could be valued up to $1,400. Hey, it's free money. I have a video on how you set it up if you're not sure how to go about it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on what I'm investing in and so you see if I'm actually making money. At the end of the day, you don't need a lot of money to invest. Simply starting off $1 a day can set you up into a path to understand money a little bit more and to get into the habit of saving. And if you do all that, it'll do wonders for you. But anyway, that's it for today. I'll catch you all later.